Whoa, holy shit.
Well, you certainly took your time. Getting slower in your old age?
Let's cut the small talk, Pritchard. What exactly have you gotten yourself into?
It's not as bad as you think. My client, that freelance job that I told you about.
Go on.
You've heard of the Santo Group, haven't you? The European mega corporation that built...
The Utilec complex, Prague's Aug Ghetto. Yeah, I've heard of them.
Then you probably know they're building another complex for Augs in Oman. Only this one's a city, and it's being hailed as a desert paradise.
I'm up on current events, Francis.
Well, my client is considering a partnership with Santo. But before going all in, he wants to know two things. Is Rabia feasible? And is the mysterious group that you're trying to stop also involved with the plan?
On the Illuminati?
Thought that might grab your attention. To know for sure, though, I need to get a look at some digital files stored inside the Palisade Blade. On servers leased to Santo, Slaw and his passport were going to help me do it, until he chickened out. So you see, Jensen, I really don't intend to steal anything. At least not of my own.
Okay, well, that's good because your inside man told me the passport's useless. It's been flagged as missing and can't be reprogrammed. Actually, these are two answers that I don't really care for. I'm up for the bank heist. I don't know why I need to turn the tables on him. I'm just up for it, man. I want to know too. But shutdown sounds a little bit more mean.
You're right. This isn't a bank heist. It's corporate espionage. The kind of thing your client used to pay us to prevent.
I never said David Sarah.
You didn't have to.
Fine. I'm sure Sarif would be willing to pay you too, if that's what you want. But I would have thought you'd do it on principle. You are the one who's obsessed with elites and their secrets.
What's that supposed to mean?
Just that the Palisade Blade is so full of them. Its owners are willing to kill to keep people out. I'm sure Slaw mentioned the defenses.
He might have said something.
Grounds and offices are patrolled by Tarvo security services. And wherever the human guards don't go, there are automated defenses. The best automated defenses money can buy. Anyone detected in an unauthorized zone risks getting killed on the spot, as several employees have discovered.
How many deaths have there been?
The bank owners pay off the families and keep the details out of the papers, so it's difficult to say. The only one they've publicly acknowledged was the first, an engineer named Simona Saradakis. They used her death to promote their security systems, if you could believe that.
And I bet it paid off for them.
It increased their client base by at least 20%.
Wow.
Look, Jensen, it's safe to say this will involve more than just parkouring through a few lasers. The passport Slaw stole for us.
There is no us here, Pritchard. Slaw says the passport's been flagged. It can't be used because it can't be reprogrammed.
Slaw's knowledge of the hacking world is limited. There's maybe 50 people out there who can reprogram it. I'm one of them, of course.
Of course.
But another one is much closer to you. A friend and fellow hacker who goes by the handle Shadow Child.
Oh, hey!
She knows me as Nuclear Snake.
Wow, Pritchard.
Why do I feel like I'm in the middle of a bad screenplay you've written?
Okay, look. I can tell you're still on the fence about this. Just bring Shadow Child the passport, and if you really don't want to go any further, I'll find somebody else. Please?
Fine, I'll do it, but tell me about Shadow Child. Hey, Nuclear Snake. Oh, that's such a ridiculous name, dude.
Hey, Nuclear Snake. Who exactly is this Shadow Child?
I don't know exactly. She's a legendary hacker who's been at it for as long as I have. Maybe longer. We've known each other for years through online chats.
Right. Do you trust her?
Do I trust anyone? She's helped me out with a few technical glitches in the past. Her code is solid. And very few hackers in the world know as much as she does about the Blade's inner workings.
Alright, fine. Give me her address.
Apartment 3A at 33 Klimova. It's just minutes away from your current location. You won't regret this.
Well, there you
I
go.
already do.
I'll let her know you're coming. But seriously, Think about this opportunity, Jensen. Getting in the blade could result in a mother lode of information on the people you are really after.
We'll see.
I do like that benefit. We've already been in that apartment, though. I fucking figured, too. I was like, oh, I recognize all this stuff. I'll turn this off. It's been going for a while. So we heard about Shadow Child from the last DLC, and probably maybe some things in the main game as well. Oh shit, when did you guys show up? I also think we interacted with Shadow Child in the Breach side stuff. I haven't recorded any of that, but I think she's the person who does all the tutorial and tells you how to do things, as I'm sure she'll do here too. But I just want to remark that I'm really fucking amused by that holograph system. It's always important to note that this is a prequel. This is a prequel to Deus Ex. And that hologram was fucking perfect. There was no possible way to discern that that would have been a hologram had we just walked in there beforehand. Now, we encountered the same thing with Eliza Kassan in the last game. That's how it was revealed that, oh, by the way, she's not real. But, you know, that's like a corporate AI.
Pritchard, I thought you told your friend I was coming.
I did.
Well, I'm in her apartment, but nobody seems to be home.
That doesn't make any sense. I can see she's online right now. She has to be there somewhere. Keep looking.
Nah, well, I just can't imagine that, one, this little tiny cafe has the technology and money to have such a perfect hologram system, and two, that this system would stop existing in like the 20-some years in between now and the first Deus Ex. But for the sake of convenience, I'll just say fucking whatever, right? This is a game that's technically in the past, chronologically, but it is a more current game now. We know where the hell we're going. Unlock! Oh hey, we actually meet her directly. I figured she was gonna be a hologram. Or show up on the screen like, hello, Jensen.
I wouldn't move right now if I were you. Mr. Jensen.
Shadow Child.
Lucky for you, Nuclear Snake told me you were coming. Though clearly you're much more skilled than he led me to believe.
Clearly he left out a few details about you too.
So, you need my help reprogramming something. Something that is supposed to be both time-sensitive and very exciting.
Hey, you reversed that in the subtitles.
Are you joking me?
I take it you know what this does.
You're making a run for the blade? Nuclear Snake must be working for someone with really deep pockets.
You could say that.
It's been flagged as missing. Can you reprogram the security codes?
Can I reprogram it? There are only 10 hackers in the world who can, and I'm 2 of them.
Pritchard lied!
This is going to take a few minutes. You can wait outside.
Okay, I guess. I'll just sit in your apartment for a bit.
Here you go. 1 healthy passport. You do realize this little thing is impossible to get a hold of outside of the Blades. I would love to know how you did it.
Let's see. Didn't take long to reprogram. You sure it'll work? I'll answer.
Our mutual friend paid someone who works there to steal it.
Really? Who? Was it Amer? Santella? Slow. It was Slow, wasn't it? Ah, that racist little alcoholic said he would do it for a big price. We can use this against him, you know.
We?
Come on. You and Nuclear Snake are making a run for the Blades. The most secure corporate archiving facilities in the world. Rippers like me have been trying to break through their lava walls for years, just to get a peek of what's on those servers. You got to let me help.
You seem pretty eager. And judging by those camera feeds I saw on your monitors, a bit fixated on the blades. Why?
Because information is power, Mr. Jensen. Governments, megacorporations, and the ultra-rich know this better than anyone. Before the blades were built, people could force them to be transparent. Get a court order, file injunctions, and when all else failed, hire rippers like me to hack a server and release their secrets anonymously on the internet.
Ripper? That's what we're calling hackers these days?
A very skilled, very specialized kind of hacker. Regardless, fear of getting found out kept many a would-be powermonger in check. Not anymore. Now, any company, politician, trillionaire or zillionaire with a vault in the blade sleeps comfortably, knowing Masaki Oshiro is protecting them.
Masaki Oshiro. This isn't the first time I've heard that name tonight.
Of course it isn't. He's the Palisade Bank's CTO. He and his wife, Ashani Talwar, own the corporation. She runs it, and he designs and oversees all of its defenses, the bastard.
Apparently you don't like him very much.
I hate him.
That's fair.
Because he's good at what he does.
Because he's an arrogant little shit who's made himself look like a hero to the corporate world, while secretly hiring assassins to take out rippers like me.
Oh, what, really?
People have died because of that man.
He's he's assassinating you guys? I mean, in a business sense, it makes sense. Just morally, ouch.
Tell me more about these specialized hackers of yours. What makes them different?
You've heard of the neural subnet, NSN machines?
I've had some experience with them.
Rippers use a black market version to enter a 3D representation of a server's subnet cloud. We look for digital data there, download it, and leave before the server's defenses stop you.
Kind of like a smash and grab robbery.
No, Mr. Jensen. That's what thugs do. This is data extraction. Real rippers do it to expose the truth and keep the powers that be from exploiting the masses.
While making a little money on the side.
One must earn a living. It doesn't mean my heart isn't in the right place.
Well, that's an interesting defense.
So you're a hacker with a cause. Got it.
I'm more than that. I saw the malware you hid on that passport.
With malware, I didn't hide anything.
Then Nuclear Snake paid Slaw to do it for him. Either way, it's a fine piece of code. But it will only work if you actually get inside the server chamber and plug into it. I've studied the Blade. I know a lot about its defenses. I can help.
I want to know more about this malware you found. What's it do?
Creates a temporary backdoor through the Blade's lava wall. Far as I can tell, it will embed itself on a server as soon as you plug the passport in. Rippers have been trying to punch their way through that lava wall for years. But all this time, we've been looking for weaknesses from outside the system. Nuclear Snake's trying a different approach.
You sure he wrote it?
Like I said, it's a fine piece of code. I recognize his signature. But ask him yourself if you want to be sure.
No, I definitely will, because I don't want to fucking insert this thing and find out, oh, by the way, Slaw's working with the Illuminati.
I don't doubt you can help, but just what did you have in mind?
For starters, I know someone who works in the Blade's lobby. Palisade doesn't know it, but they have a Ripper named Baba Yaga 50 working the night shift.
And you think he'd be willing to risk his job and jail time for something like this?
Our cause is bigger than that, Mr. Jensen. You're trying to screw over the company that all Rippers hate. Getting you in there is a chance he'll take, but after that, you'd be on your own. Palisade has a strict no-augs policy.
Really? Not at their bank, but I guess at the Blades it makes a little bit more sense.
I'll keep that in mind, should I decide to go any further with this. Right now, it's best you assume that I won't.
My lips are sealed. I know how dangerous this is, and I don't want to end up another one of Oshiro's tragic accidents.
Meaning?
Just do a little digging. You'll find out. Simona Saridakis, all the Rippers who died. The Palisade Bank will stop at nothing to protect its secrets. And until someone gets inside and uncovers the truth, they'll continue to get away with it.
I need to get going. Our mutual friend will be checking in any minute now.
Say hi to Nukes for me. And, in case you do go in, maybe you could put this on Leona Rosolova's desk.
What is
She's
this?
the head of engineering inside the Blade. Her office is on the 3rd floor.
A figurine. Why?
It's personal. She's someone I used to know, but don't anymore. That figurine means something to both of us. Giving it back means something else. Can you do it?
Sure, why not?
I'll take it, but I can't make any promises, since technically I'm not going in.
Uh-huh. And now you should be on your way. I reprogrammed the passport in half the time it would have taken our mutual friend to do it. But, even so, he's not a patient guy. Be careful in there, Mr. Jensen. Some of those server chambers are equipped with next-gen heat sensors. They'll detect body heat even if your cloaking aug is active.
Shit.
Who says I have a cloaking aug?
Who said you're going in? Call me if you get into trouble.
She knows I have a cloaking aug. It's not activated at the moment, but it exists.
Richard, I found Shadow Child. She reprogrammed the passport.
And
And I guess I'm doing this.
it won't be easy, you know. It's a big facility with tons of server chambers. If you're thinking about exploring every one of them, looking for clues,
You want my help or not? I'll reconnect when I'm inside the Blade. Jensen out.
But I want to look through all of it. Shadow Child's figurine. A figurine that Shadow Child asked to be placed on Leona Rosolova's desk. This is fucking... the thief character. God, what was his name? Garrett? I don't remember. I've only played one thief game and it was not exactly the best one. God, was it not. Well, that is an interesting little crossover.
Hey, you! You don't look like you are from around here. You should know the truth about the Palisade Corporation.
What?
And what truth is that?
The billionaires who own it killed my wife in there. Surely you have heard the name Simona Saridakis.
Several times, actually.
Good. The more you hear, the better. Because Palisade spent millions to bury the truth. There was no investigation of the crime scene. No real justice for my family. Simona worked there for years, and they called her a thief. Then they used her dead body to promote their security features.
Why would Simona be inside the computer rooms? What was her job?
She was a senior engineer. She worked on the defensive systems.
So the traps that killed her, she would have known all about them.
Yes, exactly. She was working directly with Oshiro, helping him design security programs. He always gets credit for the lava wall, but much of it was her work too. So many years they worked together. Why would she steal? It makes no sense.
I assume when you say the billionaires, you mean the Palisades founders. Why do you hold them responsible?
On the day she died, Simona said she found something strange that involved her boss, Masaki Oshiro. She wanted to tell me more, but I was upset. We'd had a fight, and I wasn't ready to listen. I told her to tell me after work, but she never came home.
Did you tell the investigators what she said?
I did! They ignored me! They said it's not related to the investigation! They said my wife was a thief! She was not a thief!
I believe you, buddy. And now I'm intrigued. We already had the implication that Saridakis was killed not really by an accident. But now I want to know why. It's one thing for her to get killed just to tie up loose ends, but she found something out legitimately? I want to find out more about that.
I'm sorry you lost your wife, Mr. Saridakis. But you said there was no investigation after she died. Why not?
Privacy laws make it illegal for the police to go inside the computer rooms. That's where those billionaires said she was killed. So all the police could do was examine Simona's workstation and emails, look at Intellicam footage, and perform an autopsy.
Not a lot to go on. What did the footage show?
Nothing! They showed Simona walking down some corridors and entering a computer room. But it did not show what happened inside. They said the security systems only kill someone if they walk in forbidden zones.
Yeah, and I imagine that she wouldn't have been forbidden in most of the places
Sorry for your
anyways,
loss, Mr.
if she was
Sanders.
designing the shit.
Unfortunately, I have to get going.
I understand. Most people just ignore me. But you listened. I hope I changed your mind about the palisade. It's not a wonder of the world. It is a symbol of how the rich and powerful get away with everything, including murder.
No, don't worry, I already believed you on that. Investigate the
Calm down,
Saridaka's
Nico.
death in the blade.
One day, people will know the truth about Simona. Yes, you are back. Do you want to know more about my wife? How those billionaires killed her inside the bank's computer rooms?
Do you actually have new information? No, he doesn't.
Unfortunately,
I understand.
I understand. Alright. I guess it's time for us to head straight into the Palisade Bank. But before we do that, let me make sure that I absolutely looked around everywhere, because we have this ladder up here. What happens if I go to explore that, huh? Damn it, hold up. I'm trying to do the backwards jump. You really don't have a lot of air control. Clanks are cancer. Well, at least they have a little bit of alliteration going on. Clank, cancer. Damn it. If your legs don't allow you to jump super high, just use trash bins. They're a proven strategy. Son of a bitch. Oh, I got it. There we go. So does this just lead into that room? Oh, it does. Wow, okay. It leads straight into the weapon room. Where I could have taken advantage of the scenario and shot at some folks from above. Okay. Let's get a move on. Let's go back. I'm pretty sure I got everything here, and if not, well, it doesn't really completely matter. Because this is technically a standalone DLC. Howdy.
Please follow all security recommendations, sir, for your own health and well-being.
I will definitely do my best, but we will see what happens. Time to make a save and work our way through things. Hello, Baba Yoga.
you and I have a mutual friend, Shadow Child. She mentioned that you might be able to help me.
I heard someone might come by, but how do I know that you are that someone? You could be anybody. Did this Shadow Child person mention a name or anything?
Oh shit. Yoga Baya. Baba Yaga. Yaga Baba. Oh shit, I don't know. It's not Yoga Baya. I think it's Baba Yaga.
Baba Yaga 50.
That is what I was looking for. Why, yes. I see that you have an appointment this evening. Allow me to deactivate the security gate for you. It will just take a second. So, what is your Reaper handle?
It's classified.
That is such a cool username. Classified. All right. You are good to go.
Thanks.
Good luck, Classified. Extract the data, expose the truth.
Oh my god. You gotta be dense. Dude, you're supposed to be you're a Ripper. You're supposed to be one of the smartest people out in the world. And you're just like, oh, your username is so cool, it's classified. No, it's secret. It's not supposed to be told. It's actually classified. Oh my god.
You really should not hang around here.
Anyways, I like how his username is Baba Yaga. Because that's sort of a reference, I guess, back to Tomb Raider, which is also underneath Square Enix at the moment. I know Baba Yaga is also just like a terminology used elsewhere, but they did have a DLC involving Baba Yaga in Rise of the Tomb Raider. So I'm assuming that's what the whole point of that was. Especially considering that they also have... How many floors is this place? Okay. Then we also have the thief thing. So the third floor in the Blades. Directly in the Blades or above us? I have questions. I have things I want to look at.
His daughter signed into his account and sent a message telling everyone he was injured in the illegal bombing.
I hate that the precinct cannot figure out the body way to tell us exactly who died and who's in the hospital.
Did you hear that? Andrew died yesterday.
Ah.
No. Doesn't your husband...
This is a side door. In case I didn't want to talk to the clerk and I forgot his username. Ooh, multi-tool. That I'll never use unless something gets really annoying. So what the hell's back here? Why do I get a traveling thing for this back area? Is there a wall for me to destroy? Ah, sort of. And now we finally run into a vent for me to go through. I'm trying to get to this third floor. Maybe this elevator will take me up there. Atrium floor 1, that doesn't... I don't know.
Shadow Child's code appears to have worked, Pritchard. I'm inside the Blade.
Good. I was worried you might get sidetracked by some random civilian in need of a hero.
I had several enticing offers, but I turned them all down just for you.
Oh, goody. According to construction records, the servers are located at the top of the Blade's funicular, in numbered chambers. We'll have to figure out which one is Santos.
A place like this must have a client registry.
If so, it would be in the CEO's office. She has an executive suite on the highest level of the atrium. I suggest you look there.
Okay. Oh, Jesus. This is a fucking huge building!
The facility's exterior maintenance hatch is now closed.
I want to see something. This is cool down here, but I do want to investigate that area a little bit more. There's a fucking ladder that goes above where we were. And that means that's a different floor or just another thing above the area for me to check out. I want to make absolute sure I'm not missing out on anything.
Signed into his account and sent a message telling everyone.
Okay, alright. We're finding our way up. So, oh shit, no, this isn't what I wanted. I'm assuming that this actually might just end up being rooftop access. Now, the Blades did say something about a maintenance hatch. I don't know if that actually referred to anything that we can access, but I guess we'll find out. Let's fucking disable this. Okay, so what's going on this rooftop? Is there anything that I could go through? We have a hatch over to the side, drones, another ladder. Jesus, there's like 4 ladders leading to the top of this place. Whoa, hold up. That's an area I haven't been to yet. It's all electrified and probably bad for me, but I'm curious. Actually, that's really far down there. Holy crap. How was I supposed to get up here? Via normal methods. Oops. Oh, hey. I missed a biocell right in front of where I saved. Jeez. Alright. Oh, interesting. Oh, yeah, I forgot about this building. I missed so much. Didn't I go on top of here beforehand? Maybe not. I might be imagining things. But we have this apartment here. Okay, I've definitely never been in this apartment. Pocket secretary, what do we got? Dear Edmund, this facade. I do not know why you're still trying to make it out there as a natural. They say that no matter what size the augment is, you're considered an augmented person. All of your friends are here in GaLm City. Things are looking better for us here. Yes, it's awful in GaLm City, but I've been speaking to a Santa recruiter. The jobs they're offering in Rabia seem really great. It could be the place for us Augs. You're really risking your life by living so close to the area with the anti-Aug people. If they only knew that you were living right above their noses in plain sight, they would kill you and destroy whatever you have stashed away in that apartment of yours. I wish we could all go to Rabia right now. Look, I know for a fact that you're using black market sources to get neuropazine. This is far too dangerous. If you want to keep this charade going, you're gonna have to find real neuropazine, which is gonna bury you money-wise, or turn to one of those fake herbal remedies. From what people are saying around here, all the herbal recipes out there are bullshit. They all are scams to get money. A lot of people are getting sick by ingesting these crazy cocktails and are suffering more than the Aug rejection pains. Please reply as soon as you can. Be safe. That's interesting. Hold up. As a side note, she says that there's a Santa recruiter there, and I feel like the hand didn't talk to the mouth, or whatever the fucking, however the hell that saying goes. The hands weren't talking, because... Whoa, what the fuck? Did you see that? It broke through the world. But the Santa recruiter that we talked to in Prague specifically told us that they're not allowed to recruit people inside of GaLm City, because it's kind of like picking low-hanging fruit. Of course, the people living in a terrible place are gonna want to go to Rabia, so they're not allowed to go there. Yet they're getting recruited? Somebody fucked up! In terms of actually, like, checking the lore. But to be fair, that's like a small thing, like, oh, alright, whoops. Okay, I really want to check out this area down here, even if there's nothing available. I did not even hear that you were talking. What the fuck?
Notice I was talking?
Jesus, man. A few inches made her fucking almost inaudible. Ow. Ooh, boy. Ow. Holy tits. That was almost bad. Can I make hypostims? Oh, I can't. Shit. I need to be a little bit more careful then. I was trying to jump on this. Yeah, there you go, because I figured it was going to be safe. And it is. So, bleh. Okay. We're doing this the long hallway. And when I say long haul, I mean we're gonna use these crates and move one by one with them along the area. Okay. Ow. It's gonna be a pain in the ass. Jesus fucking Christ, I can't just use an augment. Fuck off! No! Ah, I fucked up. I can't use the electricity absorbing augment because in order to get to it, I would have to upgrade 1, 2, 3 slots, which means I'd need 4 Praxis kits, which I don't have right now. I have 2, which I need to figure out what the hell I'm going to use it for. I might use it for invisibility, honestly, just because that's probably going to be super useful. That place is clustered from what we've seen. Oh, if I had a big jump, I could just do... There we go. Never mind, we're good. This is scary stuff. There is what looks like a breaker on the other side. You know what? I could just... Oh. Oh. I could just book it across. Hi, are you dying? Or just really loud? A better life in Rabia. Do you need hope? Rabia is a life for you. She's got her passports here. Jesus, are you a tourist? A tourist who's been forced to live the shitty life down here? got a revolver. Praxis kit, fuck yeah, okay. Thanks for the praxis kit, lady. It was super worth going down here. I'm so glad I noticed the electricity. I now have an extra praxis kit that I can dick around with. I don't know what I'll use it for. If I level up again sometime inside of the facility, I could probably use it for that. Alright, the quickest way for me to go back— well, I can just go through the front door. That's the quickest way for me to get through here. We have now successfully investigated the roof and everything up there, so I can now proceed to descend. But before we do that, I'm actually going to be right back because it is 2:30 and I haven't had breakfast yet. It's 2:30 p.m. and I haven't had breakfast yet. Holy shit. So I need food. And then we infiltrate the bank again. This time, a real bank heist. Cyber bank heist.